Hey guys, as you saw from the title of this video, I'm attempting a challenge really just to see what's gonna happen with this weekend. But as you saw from the title, I'm not gonna be using my phone for the next 2 days, which is so little in scope. But even though I've severely reduced my screen time, I think I'm sitting at around 2 hours and 20 minutes on average now. I just want to see how far I can take it. So I've decided not to use my phone for the entire weekend. There's 2 exceptions to this rule. Well, three exceptions to this rule. The first one is I need it to record sound, so I'm allowed to go on the voice memos app. Second one is my health and fitness apps, because I like to track my exercise if I do end up exercising, which I hope I will, so I'll try and plug that in at some point. And then the third one is the Fable app. I have my streak and I want to keep it, and I hate having to go back and put when I started reading a book what the date was, so I just want to keep that. Those 3 things. Oh, and then I also need it as my alarm in the morning, but barely counts. So there are 4 exceptions, which already sounds like so much, but I'm just trying to be realistic. That's kind of the idea of this weekend. I think the hardest part is going to be music, because whenever I go outside, earphones in, I'm listening to something, and I think that's going to be really difficult. I also think it's a nice shield from the world sometimes, and a nice distraction. I love music. I listen to a terrifying amount of music during the day, so I think that's going to be strange. I can't shower with my music. I'm really going to have to sit with silence and with my thoughts, which that's going to be interesting. But I will say, this morning was a little bit screen heavy. I woke up at 7, as you saw, and I ended up watching the qualifying session for F1 just because there's a Grand Prix this weekend, so I'm also gonna wake up and be on my computer right away tomorrow for the race. And then I finished my book, which was In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams. It's the 4th book in the When in Rome interconnected romance book series. I don't have much to say about it, so I'll save my thoughts for the wrap-up. Made my coffee and watched a bit of YouTube as I was having breakfast and doing my makeup. So now it's already 10 a.m. Also, being completely honest, I am allowing myself to be on my laptop because I have some work to do. I have other things to do, just being a uni student. I could make this harder for myself and not allow myself to watch YouTube, but I usually do that when I'm eating or anything like that, so I'm allowing myself to do that. Really, it's more to see how I experience the outside world without my phone. I can't Apple Pay, which is going to be so interesting. But maybe I'll bring my phone with me just so that I have my step tracked. But yeah, that's essentially all of it. And yeah, let's see how this little experiment goes. Right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might go outside because it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Hopefully I will go to the park today. Maybe I'll go study at Waterstones this morning, but we'll see. Hey guys, good morning. I saw my PJs. I just got ready, did a little bit of makeup, but now I'm about to go make my coffee. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then we'll sit and chat. It's almost 9 a.m. I just watched the Grand Prix, and yeah, let's go make some coffee. I made a cold oat latte and then I added a bit of cold foam, but I definitely didn't do enough. But in it, I put maple syrup and salt. The cold foam tasted really good. I just didn't put enough. But let's taste test. I'm having my coffee a bit later than I usually do, especially considering the time I woke up, partly because I was watching the Grand Prix, but also because I'm trying to not have coffee first thing. So instead I had a peppermint tea when I woke up, about 30 minutes after I brushed my teeth. Let's talk about my day yesterday without my phone. First of all, I'll show you the proof that I didn't use my phone. So let's go on screen time. Wow, it said I used it for 33 minutes. Okay, that's a lie. This thing keeps coming up, the 31 minutes. It's not the first time that I see this on my screen time, but I don't even know what it is. And it's not Google, I swear. I did not spend those 31 minutes. I really don't know what it is. And I don't know if it's linked to my laptop. It's not the first time, and I'm surprised every time because I don't spend that much time on Google, especially on my phone. Anyway, I was surprised that it was 33 3 minutes. Point is, although I didn't spend too much time on my phone, I did spend a lot of time on my laptop. I'm gonna be completely honest, a bit more time than I would have liked, considering that I ended up watching a few YouTube videos and did not spend quite as much time doing work as I would have wanted. But I also went outside for a bit, read outside for a bit, and then I also, most of my day honestly was spent talking with my roommates. So I think I spent a good 3 to 4 hours talking with my roommates. So with all of that in mind, not having my phone was really easy. It really wasn't a hard thing. Next time that I'm gonna do this kind of challenge for myself, I'll try not to allow myself to watch anything. Either YouTube, Netflix, anything like that. Won't be allowed to watch anything. Right now, we're easing into it. Other thing, I started Pure Color, as you saw yesterday, by Shayla Hetty, which has been on my TBR since 2023. I want to say, somewhere around there. It's been a really long time. And I got to page 30, I think. Yeah, 31 to be exact. I think I'm going to put a pause on it. I didn't log it on Goodreads or Storygraph or even Fable because I don't think I'm going to continue it right now because I really loved the beginning, but I'm just not in the mood for something more speculative. And I think this is a book I could really, really love, but I know that I'm not 100% in the mood for this right now. So I'm going to find something else. Honestly, I think I'm in the mood for something more like Frederick Bachman, but I only have My Friends. And to me, that's a summer book. So I don't know if I should start Beartown, considering that I don't have it. I could start on my Kindle if I can borrow it from the library. However, I do want to reduce my physical TBR, especially considering that I'm one book away from being able to buy a book. But I stared at my bookshelves yesterday for a while, and I don't think any of the books are calling me right now because I'm in the mood for literary fiction written like a Frederick Bachman, in the sense that there's still a very clear plot and the writing is easy, but it's still literary fiction. That's exactly what I'm in the mood for. I don't want a romance book, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking I could start Beartown. I don't know what to do. I just really don't think any of the books I have I'm in the mood for right now, which is rare, but it's also not super shocking, at least to me, because all these books in my head have very similar themes or ideas going on. Maybe we'll go buy a book. I can always start on my Kindle and then see how much I'm liking it, and if I'm loving it, maybe I'll go buy it. I think that's the plan. And right now it's really sunny out, so I think I might just go for a quick walk, especially because it's supposed to be gloomy and raining in the afternoon, and by that point I need to do some work. So I want to take advantage of the blue skies. Hey guys, it's the next day. Let's go through yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, it's already early afternoon. I think it's 2 p.m. No, 2:30, 2:20. I will say I've already seen my screen time and it was outrageous. I was really angry when I opened my phone this morning because it said I spent 2 hours and 13 minutes on my phone yesterday, which I can tell you here right now is a lie. And the reason for it is this first app. And it was really strange because both of the times that they were used yesterday were when I was asleep. And so I was really confused with what it was. I don't know what it was, but I didn't spend my time on that app at all. So I will take the time out of that. I'm just really angry because it makes my average so much higher than it is supposed to be, especially considering I didn't go on this thing. If we delete that, we've got about 15 minutes on my phone yesterday, which I will say is the truth because I listened to music throughout the day, so I did use my phone for that. And I went on a few apps because basically what I did yesterday was I went to the bookstore, ended up getting Beartown, but I was searching for the book for such a long time and I couldn't find it in the general fiction section, which I showed you. They only had A Men Called Uva, My Friends, and anxious people. And so I was just like really confused, and I just, right before I was gonna leave, I thought, let me check in the crime section, and it was in the crime section, so I just got it. So I started reading that yesterday. Then apart from that, I went to study, and the day felt a lot longer than the day before, and I think because the day before I spent so much time talking with my roommates, time goes by so much faster. But yesterday just felt a little longer because I was really spending time doing my own things. So yesterday felt longer, especially when I was doing work. I was just A, more focused, and B, it felt like longer. But yeah, that was very interesting experiment. I think, like I said, because I spent some time on YouTube, it didn't feel really hard. So yeah, it was just a very interesting experiment that I think I'm going to do again without YouTube, and we'll see what I end up doing, because there's a lot of things that I just don't take the time for, and that I definitely could have taken the time to do if I hadn't watched YouTube, like drawing, journaling. I journal very sporadically. It's not a consistent thing for me, and because it takes a while to write, I know that I need some time. And then yesterday, apart from doing that, I also went to the park to read, and that's most of what I did. But overall, I do think that this challenge has become easier for me due to the fact that I've been using my phone so much less. I don't even think I could have done this in January, because I saw a video of this guy talking about his screen time and saying that he challenged himself to spend a day or a weekend without his phone. And in my mind, when I saw that video in January, I was like, why? Not even because I spend so much time on my phone, but because I thought, if someone contacts me, I need to answer. But really, if someone contacts me, it's probably on messages or WhatsApp, and I have access to both on my computer, so I'm not losing out on the social aspect. And I rarely have real conversations with my friends on social media. It's more we send each other things. So didn't feel out of the loop and didn't feel like it was too hard of a challenge. But yes, that is it from me for this week's video. I'm gonna bring back book reading vlogs, so look forward to those, and I'll see you hopefully next week. Bye!